Now to the rise in killer whale attacks.
A small group of orcas is causing a lot of damage,
bumping boats,
sinking yachts,
severely damaged a yacht,
terrorising boaties off the coast of Spain, Portugal and Morocco.
Would you say it's time for everyone to panic?
In the last episode of Wandering Blue, you joined our family sailing adventure, leaving the UK in search of the Mediterranean and having all the fun that comes with sailing the Bay of Biscay. And now, join us sailing down the coast of Portugal on our way to Gibraltar.
It's currently about 1:30 a.m. and I need to be up for my 4 o'clock shift, but I'm really struggling to sleep because you sort of nod off, and then every time there's a big bump, which is pretty often, I personally wake up in a panic thinking that we've been hit by orcas, and I'm personally finding it really hard to sleep because, see, like that. So my bed is right over the rudder, so every time my bed shakes because we go over a wave, I'm like, oh, okay, this is it, we've been hit. It's really hard. Well, I just hope we don't feel it for real, because it's probably going to be a lot bigger than just the bed jolting.
For the last couple of days we've been battling sort of 4-metre swells, not in the same direction as the wind, so the sea has been very, very rough. We've been testing the boat. We've had a few small breakages, nothing major, but just sort of a bit of a shakedown, and a shackle from the sail has fallen off, meaning that we're stuck on reef 1. Hopefully these are things that we'll get in touch with the manufacturer and the agent, and hopefully they'll be sorted out quite quickly under warranty and we can get back going. For those wondering why we had such big swells in this part of the world, it's all about the Nazaré Canyon. The largest submarine canyon in Europe is responsible on its day for the biggest waves on Earth. The 5,000 metre trench funnels the full force of the Atlantic into a tiny area, and the results are huge, with over 80-foot waves being surfed by professionals in an annual competition. So in this general area, roughly 4 attacks a week happen from orcas on yachts. And most of them happen in this bay here. We're heading over here because we've made it this far, and we just need to run around the bottom of Portugal, and then we'll be able to stay shallow enough that the orcas won't be able to follow us in. So we just had a potential orca sighting, sort of big plumes like blowhole water coming out from sort of 50 metres off our starboard. So we're all on very, very high alert, just looking out and really hoping that they move away from us rather than toward. It's not the best way to start a day if you are on a sailboat. Right, we had a lay-in this morning. Didn't have to get up till 5:45 as opposed to the normal 3:45 because we stayed in a little anchorage last night due to the shallows. We're staying to the shallows because of the orcas, so we are obviously at the risk of hitting a lot more fishing pots and stuff like that, so we're only sailing between sunrise and sunset. So the sun is just about to rise and we are raising anchor, ready to go. So we're motor sailing because there's about 8 knots of wind and we've got places to be, but it's a lovely morning, and this morning's job mainly is pot watch, so watching out for fishing pots and bits of net and stuff like that, because we are, as I said, staying quite shallow to avoid the killer whales. So there's a rule in the Mediterranean that tankers, or oil tankers or cargo ships, have to use a very specific type of fuel, a low sulfur type of fuel, and this is where, if they don't have that, they get it changed out. So as you can see behind me, there's loads of tankers just queued up waiting to head over to the other side of where we are to get their fuel taken out, and what the company do is charge them to take it out and then sell them a load more, and then just sell their fuel back to people coming the other way. So whoever invented that, they are a genius, and that's why we are passing a lot of cargo ships and tankers over there. and we are absolutely hurtling towards our penultimate stop on this leg of the trip. So it's an anchorage called Cadiz. Tomorrow should be sort of a 9-10 hour sail into Gibraltar, and then this leg is done. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's so nice to be able to, obviously I'm in a hoodie now because it's windy, but it's so nice to be just walking around in shorts and t-shirt. And I mean, Spain is gorgeous. Rods aren't out. We didn't realise until fairly recently that you need a license to fish in Spain, and they do enforce it. So they are firmly away. Oh, that's cool, look, a bird. And that is what it looks like when a cruise ship is very slowly reverse parking across our bow. It really is the final straight now. Literally, it's the Strait of Gibraltar, but we are very excited, still very, very cautious on the lookout. We're having to jibe quite a lot because the wind isn't quite right and we're staying very shallow. So still a little bit high pressure, but we are getting there very soon, about an hour and a half away. Wow. I can see Gibraltar, I can see Gibraltar. Europe, Africa, Europe, Africa. And there was an orca attack here yesterday afternoon. Lagoon friends. We have arrived. It's been 10 long days, pretty much non-stop, late nights, early mornings, but Gibraltar is absolutely stunning. Worth the trip, I reckon, although Keely's going to be flying out in a few days, 2.5 hour flight to come and meet us, so maybe she's the sensible one. Yeah, so that probably wraps up this video. The next one will be us here for the next week, doing loads of boat jobs, having a few visitors, family coming out to see us. That's going to be really cool. Did you think I was going to walk down into your thing? Yes, I did. Why did you think that? Anyway, I wasn't going to drop down into my death into Mum and Dad's cabin. Yeah, so catch us in the next one, and I am about to go for a beer.